Hi, my darling master. I'm wearing the piece of lingerie that you wanted me to get. As you can see, it's really sexy and nice. Well, I'm making you this video to say how much I am so sorry about complaining and kind of being a bad girlfriend lately. I'm so sorry. I love you both so much, and I would never want to disappoint either one of you. So please forgive me. I won't be bad ever. Well, not the bad that's bad, but the kind of bad that's good. You get what I mean? I won't ever disappoint you or hurt you. Disappoint you or hurt you. Please believe me when I say that I'll be everything that you both want me to be. I promise. Please forgive me. From the bottom of my soul, I love you and adore you both. Hi, my love. I am making you this response video to the video that you sent me. First off, I am so sorry. I never, ever wanted to hurt you. I never have done it on purpose and never will do it on purpose. It was always on accident. It was always because I was stupid or not thinking clearly or confused or something like that. I never wanted to hurt you on purpose. That was never my intention. And I'm so sorry about those texts I sent you. What happened was I was trying to explain to you in a short text, which was a bad idea because I should have waited till you were online with me, that yes, I have this friend and he has developed these feelings for me. He's fallen in love with me. I didn't do anything to make him feel that way about me. It's just we were friends and I guess something clicked in his heart or whatever for me. Anyway, I don't have feelings for him. I care about him, but as a friend. It wouldn't make it doesn't really matter if he's a guy or if he's a girl, whatever, and it's not because Demona has this bisexual thing. No. What I'm trying to say is the feelings that I have are just simple friend feelings. I care about him as a friend, and I stopped talking to him, so maybe that will give him the right message that I don't want anything more than friendship. The texts that I sent to you were cold. I didn't think when I was writing it, I didn't think I was being cold. I just thought I was being short, to the point. That's it. I didn't mean it to be cold. And basically what I was just trying to say is that my friend loves me. He has often talked about wanting to have a future with me and everything like this. And I'm not the kind of person that really likes to crush anyone's dreams. I don't want to be that woman that they're like, oh, well, she wrecked my heart, or now I can never love again, or something like that. That's just not me, because I've been in that position where I've liked someone or cared about someone in a romantic way, and they didn't feel the same, but they didn't give me consideration to let me know that they didn't have feelings for me back, and I was just left there wondering and hanging there. And, you know, if they did, it was very cold. It was just, you know, I don't like you, or something like that. It was very cold and very mean and very distant. And since he is my friend, I didn't want to be that way to him. If he was a stranger, then I wouldn't mind. But knowing how he is, and you know, he's been hurt before by girls, and I don't want to crush his dreams of finding his soulmate. That's not me. I'm not his soulmate, obviously, because I'm yours. But I don't want to crush his dreams of finding his. So I was trying to let him down gently. And, but since I tell you everything, I told you. And then that got you being scared of losing me, because that's happened. You know, your exes have left you or whatever for someone else, yet that's not what I'm gonna do. I'm yours, and I always will be. And since I always tell you everything, I don't lie to you. I never have. Have I made big mistakes? Yes. Have I broken a promise or two? Yes. Accidentally, never meant to. But slowly but surely I'm learning. And I did something wrong, which was I asked Jackie a question, and because I was worried that whenever you said that you'd have yourself killed, I thought you were suicidal. So I wanted to know, do you have a past history of being suicidal that I need to know about? Because she said that you two were together for like 3 years. And so I'm like, that's a longer time than you and I have been together, so maybe she'll know you better than I do. So I just wanted to ask her, are you suicidal? Do I need to be very, very careful about that? You know, so that's what I wanted to ask her, and then it led to us talking a little bit more, and then she's like, well, what he does is he gets together with a girl, and then he calls her his soulmate, and then treats her like, you know, she's everything to him, and then they'll break up, and then he'll just find someone else not long after, and then just kind of rub the new girl in the old girl's face. And I'm like, that doesn't sound like the person that I fell in love with. That doesn't sound like my King Charming. But then I remember whenever you and I first got together, and I looked at your profile, so I saw a couple of your exes and how you treated them, and you treated them very good. And I saw that you called them your soulmate, and that's what gave her, what she said, credibility. And I was just very confused. And then I'm like, oh God, he's using me. I'm such an idiot to believe that someone can actually care that much about me, and that all of this year has just been a lie, and a very elaborate one, and that I can't believe that I fell for it. And I felt used, I felt betrayed, and I felt most of all hurt, because I do adore you. And I just don't want to end up like my mom, where my dad used to hit her and be mean to her, and then he'd just say, I'm sorry. She'd forgive him, and then he found another girl, and then he left us. And I don't want that to happen to me. I don't want us to get married, and then us have a child, and then you find another woman, and then you leave us. Because it's hard being the daughter. Feeling like your father doesn't care, because he doesn't. He left. He cared about me, he'd stay. And it just feels like everyone wants to leave me because I drive people away. It's who I am. I have my hard times, and then there are people that can't handle it. You know, sometimes my mom, she wants to leave me. She wants to kick me out or whatever. She doesn't want me anymore. There are times that it gets that way because I get difficult to handle. I get difficult to be with. I'm not always horrible, as you know. I have good times. I have times that I've made you happy. I have times that I've hurt you, not on purpose. And I don't want to hurt you anymore. I just want us to be happy. I know our relationship has been like a roller coaster, ups and downs, but every relationship is. Probably not as rocky as ours, but we've always stayed together. I want to treat you good, and when I saw that video, I looked into your eyes and I saw that you were telling the truth. You've been telling the truth the whole time. And I'm so sorry that I ever doubted you. I promise you, and this is one promise I can keep, that I promise that I will be your everything. I promise I'll be the soulmate that you deserve. I'll listen to you and I won't doubt you anymore. I won't ever talk to Jackie again, so I won't let her manipulate me into anything. I love and adore you more than anything in the world. I would die for you over and over again. I'd walk through hell for you. I'd do anything for you. And you know that. So please forgive me. Please can we end this hard time and be happy like we once was? Just you and me. We can make it. And I promise you I'll stop with all the doubting and just everything that causes problems in our relationship. I'll be a good girlfriend and a good soulmate. And I can't wait to see you and talk to you. And I know I ripped it up because I was overreacting, but I scotch taped your letter back together. It's all in one piece. And I treasure it. I really, really do. I can never leave you. And when I say I want you, it's because I want to be with you. And when I say I need you, it means I need you to breathe. I need you to live. I need you to be happy. I need you for everything. And you bring such joy and happiness into my life, and I never want to let that go. Yes, we live very far apart, but that never stopped me from wanting us to be together. Because I've always had hope that we'd see each other one day, and we will, because I've got $452 saved up. That would be enough to pay for one trip here, like to get you here and to get you back home, for the hotel stay, everything. I want to get a little bit more for taxi cab money and everything and eating money, but for the majority, your first trip has been already saved up. So I'll start saving for a second trip, and then a third trip, and then pretty soon we'll be engaged, and then you can stay here at my house. And then that way you don't have to stay at a hotel. We have a pretty good solid plan, and if we keep to it, and if we stay content with each other and stay happy and stay positive, we're gonna make it to the end. We're gonna make it to our happy ending. But I don't ever want us to end. So please keep the faith. I love and adore you so much, and please accept my most sincere apology for everything that I've put you through. I love and adore you, my King Charming. Oh, by the way, I'm wearing my ring. Never take it off. I want to be with you forever. I mean, my love doesn't stop when we die. It's all eternity. And I hope you feel the same way, and I know that you love me. I don't doubt that at all. You've shown it time and time again. You've been amazing to me, and for me to hurt you like that, I feel horrible about it, and I'll never do it again. I promise. I'm so sorry, and I hope you'll forgive me. I love you and adore you so much. And to Master Victor, I'm sorry that I hurt Nick, and I'm sorry that I hurt you. I won't do it again. I'll be a good girl. I promise. So to you both, I love and adore you both so much. Have a wonderful day. Bye. Hi, my wonderful, amazing, perfect King Charming. I just got your letter. This means a whole lot to me because it is actually the first thing any boy or man has ever given me, and what a romantic thing to get. So I'm gonna read it to you aloud because I wanted to read it on camera, and I'm really, really excited to. So, even though you probably already know what you wrote, but I'll just read it. Okay. It says, "Dear my lovely sweet Gypsy, yes, sweetheart, it is your King Charming, Nicholas. Yes, I am doing what your Master Victor said was okay. My freestyle writing, but anyway, sweetie, yes, it is true. I am missing you non-stop every second of every day and night. When I call you my blessing queen, it speaks to how I feel to have you. It also speaks what you already are in my eyes, whether you realize it or not. Even though we aren't married yet, and, sorry, I lost my place. And the key word is yet, meaning you will be married to me, destined to marry me in time, darling. I hope you are able to read my freestyle writing okay, because it may be something new to you, so you may have to take time to read it. But if you are the only one to be able to read it at the same time, then another sign of you being my soulmate. Aww. Honey, I plan on using data sites of this paper for you to read, so you have much practice at getting used to this type of writing, darling. Even then, either way, this letter is to be big, as you know. The way this letter wait, I completely lost my place, I'm sorry. I'll just start on the second line that I was at. Either way, this letter is to be big. As you know, I am the most detailed one of us, sweetie. Completely lost my place. Sweetie, not I can go deeper into details like I love to. Baby, let me start by letting you know that you are everything I look for in my soulmate. Aww. Everything from your black hair to your two brown eyes, to your luscious but musty-kissed lips, to your body type and shape, to your everlasting picture-perfect smile. That's very, very sweet of you to say, honey. Giggle and blushing face, to your adorable personality, and truly at times matching mine, heart and soul. Baby, just know that no matter what changes your Master Victor wants for you to do, make about your body, I'll adore it in all ways possible. You're my soulmate. So with that said, if he has you keep your boob size or choose to increase it, no matter what, I'll accept it, just like if I kept my penis size or got bigger, you would accept it too, baby. As I know you would accept you, as I would accept you too. Now to end it on a romantic note, sweetheart, you are my everything, and everything because you are. Please remember, we are forever together in that way. Aww. Yours now and forever. Aww, Nicholas. Aww, this was the most wonderful letter, honey. I love it. And I love your little heart with the cloud. It's so cute. Maybe I can make like a special kind of like combined hybrid one that has like the heart and then maybe my rose around the heart and then the cloud. That would be really, really cute. Aww. This was so sweet. Thank you so, so much. I'm planning to frame it or keep it really, really safe and keep it forever. And so I hope you keep mine forever because I'll keep yours forever. And well, can't be forever because it's gonna die sometime. But this will be wonderful to pass on to our kids whenever we're planning to go up to heaven. So this meant so much to me. Thank you so much, darling. I love and adore you too. And of course, I'd love you no matter what. And thank you for loving me no matter what and adoring me no matter what. Because I think you and I have something different rather than just love. And it's almost, it is a soulmate thing, but some people use that word so loosely that it seemed to have lost its meaning. But I think for some people, soulmates means something completely different than just saying it, that it's just a word. Some people, they just feel it like us, and I'm happy that we do, and thank you for always sticking by me and just believing in me because nobody else does really, because it's so wonderful to have someone believe in me and just be there for me, you know, not for anything else, just because they love me. And that's how I am with you, that no matter how many times we fight, and trust me, fighting kills me. It makes me feel like my soul is dying in hell. It's the worst feeling imaginable. But then we make up, and then I'm back on cloud 9. And clearly your heart must be on cloud 9 too because of your symbol. And I look forward to just going through this roller coaster, and sometimes this roller coaster will have its flat moments where either we're going up or we're just staying steady, and you know, there are no down moments. And I know that I'm not perfect, but it's so sweet of you to say so, and it's so romantic of you to say so. But we're human, and well, at least one of us is. You're the human part, but your body's not, or spirit's not all human. But I don't mind. Well, neither is mine, since Simone is a dog, but but this will be a great moment to look back on whenever we're, you know, starting our life out and together, and probably like 50 years from now, we'll look back on these letters and these videos and say, we made it after, you know, so many challenges, we made it. And that we did it together, and we never lost faith in each other. And I'm just so happy and blessed to have you. I can't express enough how joyful I am and how happy you make me. And gosh, you're just on cloud 9, so I'm gonna do something that might look a little silly to you, but I'm so happy. Oh, I love and adore you, my amazing, wonderful, perfect king. My King Charming, the love of my life, my future hubby, and everything that I live for in this life. I love and adore you so much. Good night, baby. This is a message for my perfect, brilliant, Joker true love. Well, I bet you're up to something perfectly deviant. And if I know you, I know that you'll be planning to take over the world. Watch the burn. But you can't do it without me. That's why you and I make the perfect team. So when we're in person, when we're outside of this pathetic city, we are gonna cause a mayhem and destruction like nobody's ever seen. So, until then, I wait. See you around, Puddin'. Hi, my love. I am making you this video in response to your video that you made me a few nights ago. Sorry it's taking so long to respond. Well, the first thing that I want to say is I'm so sorry about the blatant disrespect that I showed you. I don't know really what was going through my mind or why I was being a brat like that. I guess I did feel worried, and scared and nervous about you wanting to examine my whole body, and that made me very nervous, mostly because the way you worded it, and I'm not blaming you at all, I'm not saying that, I'm just saying the way it was worded, it sounded as if you were gonna tell me, okay, I'm gonna look at your entire body and then tell you then if you are gorgeous or not. Like you've just been telling me I'm gorgeous to please me or something right now. But when you see me in person, you'll give me like the full truth or something. And that's the way I took it. And then also I thought examination. I've heard of these sororities, and what they do is they make a girl get completely naked, and they mark the parts of her body that is considered imperfect, and they'll circle like in her belly, and if it's just not exactly flat, they'll put that or something. And that's what I thought you were saying that you were gonna do. And I'm like, my soulmate wouldn't do that. My soulmate wouldn't humiliate me, or I mean, you do have the right to humiliate me, but I'm saying that you wouldn't do it purposely to hurt my feelings. And because you're always trying to bring me up, and that's why I said it's unlike you saying. And I was trying to explain that in a calm way, but it came off like a sassy, rude sort of way, which I didn't mean it to, but that's the way it sounded. And no, I did not use caps, and I think that sometimes whenever I say I didn't snap, because I didn't use caps, so I didn't yell, it means I didn't snap. But I see what you mean about me using, the way I word it is, can be considered snapping. I just want you to know that I do understand what you are saying about me snapping. I mean, I really, really am sorry, sweetheart, that I did. But that particular night was really, really hard to sort of communicate what I'm trying to say to you and what you're trying to say to me. I'm just saying that we were not communicating good, and we really need to figure out a way to communicate better. There's no such thing as too much communication better. Or better communication, there's never too much of. Another thing that you talked about in your video was, not, sorry, eyelash, right, eyelash, that, you won't tolerate, sassy back talk or any of that. I won't be giving you sassy back talk. I understand that I did, but I don't really mean to, so I don't really know if that's considered me being a brat or something, is when I don't mean to. But I'm not always a brat, as you know. I'm very quite submissive, and I understand my place. I was out of line that night, and I really am sorry for that. When I do get out of line in person, you do have the right to spank me. If it's a bad girl spanking, that's fine. I understand that. Even if it's in public, I understand. I deserved it. I did wrong. And that's the way I am. If I did wrong, I'll say, I am so sorry. I did wrong. It was my fault. I understand that I did wrong. If it was a both of us part that it was wrong, then I will say, you know, we're gonna try and work on communication better. And, you know, better communication between us, so we can understand each other and what each other's saying to the other. Because I wasn't getting what you were saying, and what you was getting was my sassy back talk of me trying to tell you, but that's not, you know, it was just a whole big bad night. And what scared me to death was you saying that, I'm sorry, I'm trying to hold the camera, you saying that you're not going to be romantic or sweet or compliment me, which comes naturally now and always has been to you. But that's the particular part of you that I fell in love with. I don't think you get that it's not your looks, it's not, you know, the way you talk, it's none of that. What makes you special, what makes you rare, is the fact that you are so romantic and you take the time to show me that I mean something to you. That is the part of you I fell in love with. That is the part of you I treasure and adore and worship. Yes, I worship that part of you. And if that part of you is gone, then I don't know what's left. Do you understand what I'm saying? I know that, of course, that love, that undying love will always be there, but that part of you that is so rare, that's the part of you that makes you you. That's the part of you that makes you different from other guys. And I honestly just don't know what would be left if that part of you was gone. I mean, I think that's the part of me that balances out the high sex drive, the dominant part of you, the really violent dominant part of you. It balances it out to make you the perfect guy for me. Other girls, other women, they probably would say, no, I'm not going to take this violent, dominant behavior, or, you know, nobody's ever going to say, don't be sweet. I'm just saying that it balances you out, and it makes it easier for me to adapt to that dominant part of you, that violent dominant part of you. So it's a good balance. So I'm happy that I was able to beg you and plead you and just basically throw myself at your mercy to have that part of you back. Because I was in pieces. I was literally inconsolable. I was sobbing underneath the sheets because I had my phone with me, and I was, after I realized what I had done, I didn't realize I had this power to change you. I thought, okay, men never change, you know, they are what they are, you can't change them. But soulmates are an exception, so, but I just want you to stay the same, and you are perfect for me, so I don't ever want you to change. And so yes, I will be good, I will be respectful, and I'm so sorry I was disrespectful that night. I realize that we have been fighting a lot more than I would want us to be fighting. I consider that I'm under so much stress with taking care of my mom, you're having stress with moving, and your parents or mom and stepdad fighting. I mean, it's just a lot of stress on us both. And though we try to be positive around each other, it's just hard sometimes, and I get that. And sometimes you just need to let off that steam. And usually it's letting it off with the person that you feel comfortable enough to talk about things with. And for that, it's me, it's you, and it's me, it's each other. And that's why maybe sometimes we do fight a little more when we're under stress. I get it. But I don't want it to tear us apart. I want it to bring us closer together. And that's why I'm making you this video, to explain what I meant that night, what I thought you meant that night, that my reaction was wrong, to apologize, so I formally to apologize, my love, and to also respond to things in your video that you made for me. And I just want you to know that if you do have to give me a bad girl spanking, I understand. I won't hold it against you, because at that point I think you'll be my master. So, and about, we already talked about this online. I'm gonna make sure it's done. We already talked about this online, that you will be giving me 15 spankings when we first see each other or go in the bathroom. When we see each other in March. And I understand why, because I've been giving you hell for a couple of months now, or maybe a couple of weeks. I don't know. I'm giving you hell random times. But you can honestly say I'm not horrible all the times, because I am romantic, I do spoil you, I do worship you, and I think that's one of the main reasons why you stay, is because though I do give you hell sometimes, you stay because you worship me, 1. 2, I worship you. 3, I spoil you like no one else. And 4, I would do absolutely anything for you. And I think that you realize by now that my love is unconditional, it's true, and no matter what you tell me, or how much you think I'm going to be scared away, I'm never going to be scared away. And you realize that you found your soulmate in me, and it's not in someone else. And you realize that there's only one of me, and I realize there's only one of you. So that's why I'm really gonna try to watch how I word things. I won't push buttons and try and egg you on, or try and make you upset. I know I get under your skin sometimes. You do too, get under mine. Mostly whenever you go off, and I'm like, why are you going off right now? I thought I was saying something innocent. Yeah, that's pretty much how I react too. But I understand sometimes that I just get under your skin. Soulmates do that. Now, the other part is accepting compliments. For me, I'm gonna spare you the whole I was made fun of as a child and everybody never really got me. So I'm gonna spare you my whole sob story of that, which I've already told you online. But I think that it's harder for me because I'm trying not to be arrogant. My mom constantly preaches to me, be humble, be humble. And I realize I'm not the center of everybody's attention. I realize that I'm not the most beautiful woman in the world. I am the most beautiful woman in your world. And I understand that because you have told me. And I accept that humbly. I don't take that for granted. So I just want to thank you. So I'm going to end this video with I love, adore, and worship you, my amazing King Charming. Good night, my one true love. Hey baby, it's me. I'm making you this response video that you sent me a video. Well, my camera is a little fuzzy. As you can tell, I just woke up, so I'm not exactly the best looking. I'm kind of tired still, because it's 9 a.m. in the morning, and I'm not used to waking up this early. I kind of had a late night last night, so waking up this early, I'm not fully here. But anyway, I'm wearing red, or basically the only red t-shirt I can find at the time. It's a Harry Potter t-shirt, but it's still red, so. You had talked about a few topics that I totally believe are true. And one is that you had changed me, and that you had changed my personality into making kind of like a double copy of you. And I fully believe that that's true because, yes, I have a confidence in me that is a lot different than it used to be. It is more, I'm more confident in my beauty, but in general. And unfortunately, quite recently, that confidence led to me getting in trouble. I knew that having that second profile would lead to some sort of trouble. I'm getting an uneasy feeling about this. I want to close it down. And you're like, no, let's keep it up, just as a precaution, let's keep it up. So I'm like, okay, we'll keep it up. I changed the picture to a picture that I like. I thought that, honestly, it was perfect 50 Shades of Grey picture to put on there. Because on the books, since I'm reading the books, and we are into the BDSM lifestyle, since the books, they have the mask, the tie, and the handcuffs, and I got all three in the picture. I thought it would be like so cool because the movie just came out, and I'm like, well, hey, it's a great idea to post that picture as my profile picture on there. Nobody hardly knows me. On that profile, I don't even have any friends on that profile except for you. So nobody would even think to, take that picture and put it somewhere else. Well, not too long later, like a day later, my mom and I have this fundraising site. It's called Gypsy's Trip. It's on Facebook. It's a page. It just kind of keeps people abreast of or updated about how my health is doing, what I'm up to, stuff like that. But it's mostly for medical purposes. And, this person, whoever it is, I think it's a fake name, decides to say, post publicly on this website, why donate to this girl when she does this? She doesn't seem ill to me. And then it had my picture. And I have 107 likes on that page. So that means 107 people saw that picture. I am mortified because my grandmother probably saw that picture. Well, she's not my actual grandmother, but kind of like a God-given grandmother. She's like a grandmother. Everybody from my godfather, friends, family, everybody saw that picture. And, you know, I know that my mom's trying to cover it up by saying, well, somebody was mean and it was photoshopped or something like that to kind of cover my reputation, because, you know, if those pictures get out and I want to become a famous artist someday, I don't want that to be held over my head and be like, oh, you're this big, great, famous artist. Oh, look at naked pictures of you. Haha, I could blackmail you with it. And, it could be Dan. It could be his girlfriend. I don't know. They seem pretty pissed at me. After I explained to this girl, this woman, whatever, that I don't want him back. I'm not a threat to his, relationship. I'm not. And, you know, I want to be friends, but not no more. It's war now. If it's him, it's war. If it's her, it's war. And then, the same person sends the link of the profile with the picture in a message to my mom, but my mom has strict filtering on her messages, so I was able to intercept the message before she was able to read it to know that it was a profile. So I explained it away by being like, well, it was taken 5 years ago. I made it. I sent it to Dan, and he clearly either sent it to, I guess, a buddy, or he shared it, or he's the one that posted it to blackmail me or whatever, or try to ruin my reputation now. And she bought the whole thing. I'm happy about that. So, I mean, I wasn't about to throw us under the bus and be like, well, yeah, I'm seeing, a guy that 2 years ago talked me into having a BDSM relationship with him. That's the kind of lifestyle I live now. And that picture was like taken the day before yesterday. That's the last thing that I'd want to do. I'd throw myself under the bus before I throw us under the bus. So what I'm trying to say is I took up for us again. I took the heat for us again. Not only for the mistake that I made with the picture, but of course the mistake that I made with Aaliyah being on my other Facebook that you had to delete too. So it's like, I see now that having only one profile is a good idea, and that's only for us to communicate. Other than that, having more than one, people are gonna try and ruin me and ruin us, and it's gonna interrupt with our relationship, and it's gonna, my mom could only give me so many chances. And, I had a big long talk with my mom last night. And that's why I wasn't on a lot last night, because I was talking with my mom. And basically we were just talking, and I'm like, I apologize for taking the naked pictures whenever I was like 15, because Demona did actually, but she doesn't believe in Demona. She just says, it's me. She doesn't even believe in a two-personality kind of disorder, or whatever it is. And so I had to take the heat for it. It hurt having my mom say that she wished she had aborted me whenever she had the chance. That hurt. But then later, whenever we made up and we ended the argument, she's like, well, would you want to have given birth to a slut that showed her body all over the internet and was basically flirting and being a whore with every guy that would look at her back 5 years ago? And I'm like, no, I wouldn't want my daughter to turn out like that. so I can understand where you're coming from with that. But she did say that she was sorry for saying that she wished I had never been born. All I know is that who you're turning me into is something that she would hate. That's why she can never know about our secret lifestyle. She can never know how I enjoy being a slave to you. And it's not that I enjoy being a slave in general, because if it was anyone else, I'd tell them to fuck off and that they're arrogant asses, because, you know, no one should be subjected to being humiliated. However, since you are my soulmate, I get a sort of pleasure of being humiliated by you, and only by you. And I only want to serve you, because I believe that serving you serves a purpose, because you're my soulmate. Now let's talk about what you were talking about in your video, now that I talked a great long time about mine. Big old stuff going on in my life. Yes, you have changed me, by putting your copy of yourself in me. I've noticed, yes, I do get horny during my period, a lot more than I used to, and to the point where it does get uncontrollable, and like you said, I would have to release it out on you. It's just how it has to be now, and, things have changed with me, with how I think, how I act. I know we don't agree on everything. I'm still a Catholic Christian. You say your human form is a Catholic Christian, which I would hope we could talk more about religion, because I would really, really like that. If we could just talk about God, talk about Him in a sense that we are true Christians, that we're not these fake Christians. I want to talk about that with you, and I realize that there are other gods in the world. Other people believe in different things. Like, there are Hindu gods, there are Buddhists, there are, you know, this God and that God, but my God is a Christian God. And so is yours. Even though you're not from this planet, you are living on this planet now. So on Earth, I would like you to be a Catholic Christian, because that's not going to change in me. Though I do, I'll I don't want you to think that I don't believe in the Illuminati. I do obviously know that there is such thing. I'm not completely aware of exactly what it is. I think it's a secret society that has to do with Hollywood and celebrities and the government. But that's about the only thing that I do know. I didn't mean for us to have this huge fight about Walt Disney. All I was trying to say was, I just came back from Disney World, so everything Disney is hyped up. You know, they only talk good about Walt Disney. They only talk good about everything Disney. So I'm sort of like in denial or whatever. But I just, yeah, it's off. My mom just called it anyway. I just feel like I don't think Walt Disney, I don't know about his younger days. I don't know about him as a man. I just know that whenever he got older and he had kids, he wanted his kids to have a place to play and other kids to play and enjoy childhood. And from that idea came Walt Disney Land in California. I've never been to Walt Disney Land. I've only been to the one in Orlando, Florida. But I just, I don't even know what the Freemasons are. So, I mean, how could I hate something that I don't even know what it is? So, and in that video didn't really explain much and said, you're gonna go to hell if you like Disney movies. Hell, 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 evil, 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 sin, sin, sin. That video freaked me out. I mean, it was scary. I'm one of these sheltered kids that grew up on Disney movies and, you know, think that they're innocent, and, you know, I didn't think about any hidden messages or anything in it. I didn't even watch Dumbo. Dumbo made me cry because all the elephants, or all the little bigger elephants, kept on making fun of his ears, and it made me sad, so I never watched it. But like, a lot of the stuff I have, like even my curtains, are Princess and the Frog. I have a beautiful glass slipper. My curtains are Princess and the Frog. I have like cute little like dolls from Tangled and The Little Mermaid. You know, I like the Disney movies, and I know you do too. You know, we've often said that we're a couple like either Cinderella and Prince Charming, or like The Beauty and the Beast. Those are Disney films, and I think they teach great lessons to girls that there is true love, and that, you know, I think for Beauty and the Beast, the past looks, and for Cinderella, that dreams do come true, so please keep believing in your dreams, because they can come true no matter how bad the situation may be, or how hopeless it may be. That's what I'm getting out of it. I'm not getting evil things out of it. So that video, I went off on a rant on you. Number one, because I'm like, you like Disney movies too. So I don't understand why you're giving me this video that says that Disney movies are evil and I'm gonna go to hell if I watch a Disney movie. Because that's what I was getting from the video. I wasn't getting any sort of other messages except for I'm gonna go to hell because I like Disney movies. So I think that maybe that video was made by a Christian radicalist, where they kind of go overboard and they try to scare you, and not a radicalist, an extremist, where they're like, you do this, you're gonna go to hell, and you're eternally damned. I mean, they freak you out because of how aggressive they are about it. And so that's why I'm like, I'm not gonna go to hell just because I've watched a Disney movie. If I go to hell, it's because I've killed someone, or I've done something horrible in my life, if I've been mean to people, if I've committed adultery, if I've, you know, been just a really horrible person in my life, if I've been really mean to people, then I would go to hell. I know that, but for me, being a Catholic Christian, number one, I don't think anybody is damned even if they commit suicide. I think the only unforgivable sin, and they teach you this in church, the only unforgivable sin is denouncing God. I'm not saying you personally, I'm just saying like you in general. But if you or whomever says, I'm not gonna believe in you, you know, you're not my God, he's gonna turn his back on you because you did that to him. And for me, I'm not gonna turn my back on God. I do believe in God. I do believe in what the Bible says. I believe in Jesus Christ. I am a true Christian. And I think that's where we hit kind of like an impasse, where we're like, you don't want to talk about religion, I don't want to talk about religion with you because I don't want to get into a fight. So it all just sort of exploded on that comment. And I'm like, I called you a hypocrite, which I didn't mean. I just said it in anger because I was holding my tongue, holding in my thoughts about religion, about this video. And it just exploded on this comment, so I snapped at you. And I'm like, I called you a hypocrite because I'm like, well, you're saying you're not on that site that we met on. You're like, I'm a Catholic Christian. And you even introduced yourself to me as a Catholic Christian. And I'm like, well, at least we don't have to worry about that. We're the same religion, so we don't have to worry about that. And then you come to me telling me that you're from a different world, and I accept that. I understand how spirits can be from, and souls can be from a different place and be reincarnated in a different life, in a different planet. I understand that. However, it just got me upset. And I'm like, well, why can't you just, why are you saying my God? Whenever you should be saying a God that we both believe in. There are more than one. Like I said before, there are many different gods to believe in. But all I'm saying is I want us to be on the same page with everything, including religion. I'm not saying that I'm going to be a Bible thumper and be, I couldn't read you a first passage of a scripture if I tried. All I'm saying is I do go to church on Sunday. I believe what the Bible says, and I pray. I believe in God, my God, which is the Christian God. I don't know who your gods are on your planet. You never told me, so I don't know. I would be open to believing in your gods, or God, whatever. I just think we need to communicate a little more on religion and talk a little bit more about that. Maybe on Facebook, we can get into that a little bit more. But I just wanted to say that I'm honestly, truly sorry for calling you a hypocrite. I did not mean it. It was only said in anger, and I know I can't take it back. I know I can't erase it from your mind. I deleted the comment, I deleted the video, but I know it doesn't delete it from your mind. So I'm sorry that I said that. I did not mean it. You're not a hypocrite. And as for the whole witch thing, honey, regardless of what your spiritual brother says, I know what I am. My mother's one too. And so was my grandmother. We're not bad witches. We are gifted. And due to my gift, I can know certain things. I see things in my dreams. That's like saying that I'm not a girl. You know, it's who I am. I might not have all the power in the world to hurt people, hex people, stuff like that. But I will say, I might be psychic. I might be clairvoyant, or whatever it is that they call it. All I know is that I am able to see and know things before they happen. And just like you, so what are you? Just wondering, what are you? How come you can see things in visions? That's honestly a question. So if you can answer that for me, what are you? Are you, I've asked you before, are you a warlock? Or are you what? So if you can answer that for me, I'd appreciate that, darling. But just please know I'm really sorry about what I said on Facebook on that comment. And that I do believe you about the Illuminati thing. It's my cat. What else? Basically just that, I can understand that you put your copy of yourself in me, and I have definitely felt it. I do feel more confident, like I said before. I do have very, very horny periods now. Thank you very much. That I will end up raping you one day, or even each time I have my time of the month. I don't know. That until we're together in person, I won't know. But probably so. And as for liking rougher sex, I am already starting to warm up to your make style. At first I was like, I'm not sure about it. Now I'm starting to warm up to it. So, easier now with rougher sex. It's not to say that I'm gonna jump head first into like anal sex or anything. I still need time to get used to things like that. My turn-ons are still the same. I still like biting. I'm just, like you said in the video, whenever you're like, well, I'd be one of these, I'd be able to become comfortable to where I'd be like, okay, well, you can do whatever you want with me. I am becoming that way. I'm not fully that way, because obviously we have to sign that contract deed thingy, as well as, me grow a little more into the woman that I'm going to become. So, I think that I am growing into accepting more of the rougher sex, more of the BDSM culture. I do want to, however, work on creating an outfit, an official outfit to wear during when I'm supposed to be presented as your slave. Whether it is in public or it is at home, I want two. For one, for me being your baby girl. That's when you're my daddy. And then another one for whenever you're my master and I'm your slave. So I guess I want one to be black and pink, and the other one different shades of pink. So I guess you can figure out which one is which. But yep, that's something that I want to design. I think I want it to be kind of like a corset kind of thing. For the baby girl one, I think I might want it to be a little bit more innocent. Maybe like kind of like a negligee sort of type of lingerie. And then for the slave one, maybe like a black corset with maybe like a tight leather skirt or something around those lines. I have to make the design. But yeah, I think I want something that formal. I do believe that I am getting to where I think I deserve the pink collar, honey. I know this is going to be in the future, after I'm yours, but even if I have to test, like what we were talking about when I asked about it, I think I'm ready, and I know that it's ultimately up to you to decide if I'm ready or not, but I'm tired of being a white collar. White collar means like I'm way at the beginning. I know that I'm past the beginning. I've come so far from even just 2 years ago or a year ago. I've come further, further enough to be yours. Master gave me, or it's going to give me to you. So it's like I've come a long way that I think that I deserve to be rewarded a pink collar now, which is the next color up. And anything else I'm forgetting? only things I can think of is that talk about confidence, talks about how I get horny on my period, talked about how I'm more okay with you dominating me and me dominating you, and how I really welcome your spirit. I really feel that soul connection that we have. I really feel like we've developed it enough to where you know my emotions, I know your emotions, and we can affect each other's emotions so easily. I mean, I can say one thing and it'll set you off like that. Or I can calm you down just as easily. And just like you can easily make me cry or smile, or sometimes I want to kiss you and hit you at the same time. Not really really hit you, but just like a kind of like a friendly and then kiss you. That's kind of how I feel sometimes. Kind of like when you gave me all them posts that I had to comment on. That was a job and a half, but I liked it in a way, and in a way it was like a punishment, so thank you so much, Daddy, for that. Anyway, I'm going to end this video because it's going on very, very, very long. So I will end this video with I love, adore, and worship you, my amazing, wonderful daddy. Good night, my handsome hubby. So I will give you my kisses now. And I'll give you a couple extra. And please enjoy this video. If there's anything I did not answer, it's because I've been really stressed out about my whole mom situation and me getting in trouble situation. So if there's anything I forgot, please remind me on Facebook and I will answer it on Facebook. I promise, darling. As far as I can tell, I think I got it all. But if there's anything I forgot, please let me know and I'll answer it on Facebook. Talk to you later, honey. Hello, my darling master. I am making you this video, this very, very important video, exactly the way you had instructed me to. I am wearing both black and red, though the shoulders don't fit me very well. I'll show you. It's black at the top with dark red at the bottom. So now that you know that that command has been fulfilled, I can get on with the video. First off, I want to say I am so incredibly sorry that I disappointed you so many times. I never meant to disappoint you, but I will do better, I promise. I'll get this thing right someday. Now, you and Demona had made a promise to each other, and I'm very happy that you both made that promise to each other, but I think it's time now for me to make that promise to you. And that vow is very important to me and to our relationship and our future together. So here it goes. I, Gypsy Rose Blanchard, soon to be Yoda John, swear to always be true and respect you and love you and be your everlasting slave. And I know what this means. This means that not only am I your slave physically with my body, but also mentally, spiritually, sexually, every way possible. And the reason that I'm here is to keep you content and happy and do everything that a soulmate should do. But our relationship goes deeper than just soulmates. It's more than that. And you think, what's more than that? But it's a bond that never dies. Even when we die, our love never dies. Our commitment to each other never dies. It's eternal. It's forever. And that's my promise and vow I make to you now, is that I vow to be obedient. I vow to be your love slave, your sex slave, a slave in every way. And I agree that punishment has to be part of the process because it teaches me to be stronger as a person, and it shows your dominance over me. So it goes together. So as Nick and Gypsy are all me. That was messed up. Cut! Bloop. Anyway, I'll edit that out later. Just as me and Nick are soulmates, you and I are as well. And I'm happy that you agreed to do the vampire wedding with Demona. She's very happy about that. I gave her the idea. I'm happy that you grasped the concept of why I wanted you to do that. And it would not only give me and Nick a chance to have the wedding and the wedding night that we wanted or want, but it also gives you and Demona a chance to explore more of the vampire side of things without me being hurt or me having my fantasy ripped away, or, you know, because me personally, I always wanted this sort of fairy tale like wedding night, and I want to have that with Nick, and I know he wants to have it with me. So I hope that you'll understand that, and I hope that you and Demona have a great time in your wedding night, because she's very excited about that part a lot. Anyway, this is a very long video. Anyway, to sum it all up, yes, I do vow to love and adore you with all my heart till all of eternity, and I vow to be your slave and obey every command and every word, and to be every bit the woman that you envision me to be. And I am very honored and deeply touched that hopefully, I don't know if you do yet, but see me as worthy to be the seductress mother. So I love and adore you so much, my wonderful and handsome, sexy Dark King. Bye. Sorry for rambling on so much. Hello, my master. It is your slave, Gypsy Rose Blanchard. I am making you this video upon your command as part of a test. I did the first test, which is to become Nick's slave. That was to pour various ingredients on me and humiliate myself. I passed that test on the second try, so I'm hopeful I can pass this test. This is the first part of a 4-part like exam sort of thing, test. So this is the first part that I'm making. My name is Gypsy Rose Blanchard, and I will start with part 1, true or false of the exam. And as you can see, I printed it out, 3 pages, and I've got a pen to answer them. Okay. Oh, and I am wearing exactly what I'm supposed to. This is my school uniform. So, alright. Is it true that you have to answer every time you are spoken to, but must not speak unless spoken to? True or false? I'll say true. Because it's a sign of respect not to, like, speak over or, like, speak before. So, I would say true. Second question. Is it true or false you have to remember every detail that you were told, ever taught while being my slave? True or false? Say true. Third question. Is it true that your submission is meant to be a gift for only those who deserve it, whether it be only one person or any other he speaks of that you must give it to? True or false? I am going to answer false, because I think that my submission is only meant to be for my master, not for anyone else. So I'm going to answer false on that one. Okay, so that covers the true or false section of the test. Part 2, multi-choices. What is the correct position to present yourself to your master? A, get on your knees, look down to the floor in respect, sitting on your knees up straight with proper posture with your hands to your back, resting peacefully there. B, sitting on the ground in a pretzel position with hands within your legs, just resting there peacefully. C, with your legs in front of you straight forward with your hands resting on your lap looking straight forward. D, all of the above. I will say A, because, yeah, that's what I think. Because, in fact, I remember, I don't even know if I'm supposed to be talking or just answering. I remember us discussing that the proper position for me to present myself to my master is in a like a kneeling on my knees position. So that's something I remember. So I hope I got that one right. What is the most sensitive parts of a male and female body? A, penis and vagina. B, penis, vagina, and boobs. C, penis, vagina, boobs, armpit, feet, balls, and butthole. D, all of the above. I'm going to answer D, because for the first couple of ones, I'm going to say D. So, D. Now the third question. What is the main purpose of a slave to her master? To please him, to serve and please him, to obey, serve, please, and keep him content. D, all of the above. D, all of the above. What type of relationship with your true love has your current master been training you to be ready for? A, a BDSM one. B, a DDLG one, Daddy Dom Little Girl. C, a Master Slave one. D, all of the above. D, all of the above. Gypsy, do you believe you are being trained to be a 24/7 type? Oh, Sorry, that was tight. Total power exchange, kind of master slave, daddy girl, daddy dumb little girl, dominant submission, BDSM, top bottom switch, owner, servant, kind of sexual relationship with for your true love. D, all of the above. So my master, that concludes this part of the test, which is the paper exam. And I will be looking for your instructions further on Facebook. Good night, my amazing master. But I will say this before I do that part with you, which is I love and adore you, my amazing master, and thank you so much for teaching me all you have. And I can tell that it's definitely paying off because I know some of these are right. So, good night, my wonderful master. Hello, my master. I am sorry it is so late. The sun went down. It goes down kind of early now that it's a daylight savings time or something like that. So, I'm getting online. Okay. Okay. Recording. The first 10 questions is this. In your own words, what are the 3 levels of communication? I will say that the first one is verbal, sir, and I am, sorry, I'm going to try to type it first and say it. Or say it and type it. The first one is verbal, sir. I am meant to start with maybe a hi, then move to physical touch, my hand on his, or a comforting touch, sir. Then it is spiritual. In this, I speak to his soul by doing all the above, but also by looking into his eyes. Okay, in your own words, what are the 5 connections of BDSM bond from a slave and a master to his slave? Okay. Alright, well, there is mental, physical, emotional, sexual, mental, spiritual, emotional, sexual, physical. Yeah. But even though BDSM is a very sexual thing, I believe all aspects are needed to make a happy and loving relationship. So it's a happy, loving bliss. Okay, in your own words, what are the 4 golden words for a slave to keep her master content? I don't think we discussed that. I'm allowed to give you 1 hint per question, and when I'll say each word starting with one of each these letters, LOSP, Gypsy, that is the only hint I'm allowed to give you. Listen, obey, submit, patience, sir, protect, maybe, that's P. Gypsy, I'll just tell you that you got 2 words right, yay, and 2 wrong. This will count against your progress. I'll only show you this answer you didn't get half wrong. Listen, obey, serve, and please. That was silly. I should have known that one. Brain fart. that was a mess up. Sorry. I got it now. Gypsy, you have to get another chance to get it right if you were to take this session of the test. Now I have to count your mistakes next time. You'll have it down though. Now, next question. In your own words, what are sex toys used for? Well, for punishment and for pleasure, I would think. Because say if it's something that I'm good, you'll use it on me for good. But if I'm bad, you'll use it to punish me. Okay, Gypsy. Next question. In your own words, do you know what constraints are? If you do, please explain what you believe they are. Rope, handcuffs of any kind of chain, rope, ties, and even fabrics maybe. And also arms. Also straight jackets, body restraints, like bodysuits. Okay, Gypsy, now the next question. In your own words, what are the main things that can be used in spanking? The more you can name. Alright, spanking. Okay, paddles, hands, books, like hard books, whip, belt, stick. But a whip would hurt. Okay, Gypsy, next question. In your own words, in bondage aspect of BDSM, what does the term ownership mean? It means I'm owned by my master. It means he can do whatever, whenever he wants to me. But also he has my love, my total submission. He owns my mind, body, soul, heart, everything. I'm his and he owns me, but he is also responsible for me, sir. Okay, Gypsy, next one. In your own words, what does it mean for you to be dominated by your master? Be careful of your answer because of this answer might be a bit off. Just a warning. Being dominated by my master means I'm helpless. I have no control over anything he does. I can't tell him to stop. He chooses that. He chooses everything, sir. I obey him because I'm loyal, submissive, but I wouldn't want in any other way. I'm proud to be dominated by him. Now, Gypsy, the final question. In your own words, what is the purpose of yourself to be a slave? Careful with the answer because this one is I'm most critical of. My purpose, sir, of course, is to serve, please obey him, but being his soulmate slave also means so much more. It's being his lover, but also being his anger release punching bag. Even it's being overall so loyal to the point of death and beyond. I die for him. I take a bullet for him. Be his slave, please him mentally, emotionally, sexually, physically, and even keep his spirit content. Sir, always. First, I am at his every command and disposal. I'll keep him, but I'll keep being that way always. Always so loving, always so protective, always the same me. Completely submissive. So loyal that we become more than master and slave. We become one. Master, slave, one mind, one body, one soul. Okay, Gypsy, now that you did what I told you to do, this is the end of this section of the test. Make sure that the videos are taken care of. Gotcha. Yes, sir. Thank you, my wonderful master. Good night, my darling master. And you wrote, you're welcome, Gypsy, and good night to you, my dear slave. Hi, my master. You asked me to make this video. I'm so sorry that I've been such a horrible girlfriend. I'm so sorry that I've made so many mistakes. But please, please, please don't take Nick away from me. You have no idea what it's like to find your soulmate and then be faced with almost losing them. I can't. Everyone else leaves me. I don't understand it. What is wrong with me that nobody can love me? And he's the only one that does. I can't lose him, so please, please forgive me. I swear I won't freak out again. I swear that I will be a perfect girlfriend. I'm so sorry for everything that I said. I'm sorry for everything wrong that I did. I'll be better, I promise. Demona has something she wants to say. Master, please believe Gypsy when she says that she is sorry, that she won't freak out and do anything wrong again. She loves Nick with all her heart, and she loves you too, and so do I. I love you, and I love Nick. And to lose you both would be the end of my life. I would kill myself, I would, because I have no reason to live without either one of you. I have plans, and every plan that I have includes you and him. My future, my life, my happiness, everything depends on you and him. You both are my everything. Don't leave me. Forgive me. Please. Please forgive Gypsy. Please forgive me for all the stuff that wrong that I said personally. All four of us are meant to be together. Believe me. We're the perfect fairy tale couple. Don't let that go away. Don't let this go. Please. Please forgive us. We're sorry. We love and adore you both. So perfect, sexy, handsome, King Charming. Yes, it is your Queen Blessing, and I am finally gonna read your Valentine's card that you sent me. I am so thankful that you sent me one this year because it means so much to me. I am gonna make a scrapbook of all our letters to each other, our cards, anything to do with paper and pictures. I'm gonna make a scrapbook, and it's sort of like our own fairy tale book. So I think it's gonna be really cute whenever we'll keep building on it through the years. But while I have some letters and stuff now, I'll start making it. So I'm going to read the Valentine's card you sent me. I love you because just under the surface is a warm, sensitive, caring woman. And just under that is a sexy, naked body. And under that is a perfectly beautiful soul to match mine. Aww. I do think our souls match, so this card matches perfectly. And then you wrote, Happy Valentine's Day, my true love. I hope you're always thinking of me this day and all other 364 days of the year and forevermore. I do. I'm obsessive that way. I think about you every second of every day, of every minute, of every hour. It's like, just think of you. And you signed it, I love and adore you, my everything. Aw, it is so beautiful. Thank you so much, honey. Oh, and by the way, I started eating the chocolate. It is delicious. I love chocolate. I'm a woman, of course, so I love chocolate. And it came in at a very special time, so I think that was like near Valentine's Day, so it was perfect. And now I'm going to read the letter you wrote me. I'm a slow reader, just warning you. And there might be a lot of pauses because I'm trying to read and answer at the same time. To my dearest and only woman, happy Valentine's Day. Baby, you're right. This is our second vday together. Yes, truly a perfect day for our love. One day we will be next to each other, but until then, I know we will wait for that moment to be. Oh, it is hard to wait for, to be honest, because I just want to be with you right now, and patience has never been one of my strong suits, but Master is teaching me patience, so it will be definitely worth the wait. Baby, by now I believe you know no woman could compare to you, not even Caitlin, because she might have all that you do except your beauty and your more pure, truest, unconditional, lasting love forevermore than she could ever give. That is very, very true, and I am so happy that you are saying that to me in this letter, because to be honest, I was worried that you liked her more than me, or loved her more than me, or not love more than me, but kind of, I don't know if you wanted to get back together with her or what, but I don't know if that's just doubtful thoughts. But whenever you had said she's the most beautiful out of your exes, I'm like, uh-oh, competition. And so that definitely worried me, but this puts my doubts and worries to rest. Thank you. So let me read on. You have been true to me. Wait, I lost my place. Sorry. You have been the truest to me more than anyone I ever met. That is true. I have been true to you. I have been faithful to you. I don't think that I've ever taken you for granted. I have appreciated every moment that you have given me and spent with me, and just being with me. I've always appreciated you and been so grateful that you give so much of your time, so much of your love, so much of yourself into me and into this relationship. I am blessed with your I can't read this word. It's in the middle of your and ways. So I'm sorry that I'm not a very good reader. I'm also dyslexic. I don't know if you know that, but so reading is kind of difficult for me. But I'll just skip over that little bit, and then you can tell me on the computer or something what it was. I may have to give you more than one paper to express how I feel, since you know I am your expressive man. Now on to the next page. That is very true. You are expressive, and that's something that men don't usually have, and that's why I'm so blessed that you are expressive and you show all your emotions and your feelings to me, and because it makes us communicate better. Okay, back onto the letter. Baby, first off, ever since I first met you, I have noticed an aura to you that told me you were special and could be the one. Then, as we got deeper into our relationship, I realized that I was right. You are the one, and when I gave you that song named Undisclosed Desires by Muse, that was the song and moment that I realized when I came to where you found me. And that, on that site, that is when I realized that you helped me come home, where I belong. And that song describes you perfectly too. Every single word in that song is really how I feel. Aww. Well, it just makes me want to go and listen to it again and again and again. Even to this day, dear, you're the one. Oh, it makes me want to cry. But happy tears. Makes me want to cry happy tears. And you will always be the one. Even though I made it clear that this song describes you in my perfectly, I want to give you one more thing of the song. To me means dearly to me, baby. You, alright, these are in quotations. You may be a sinner, but your innocence is mine. It is true, baby. It is meant to be mine, and that is why I say, trust me. You are the one. I believe that you are the one completely too. More because whenever we met, I don't think I've never felt that sort of connection, that sort of instant wham bam, hit you like a ton of bricks feeling. But it wasn't a slow love. It wasn't well, I think I kind of like him. It was, wow, I adore you. And that's how I know that I've never adored anybody before. So that is how I know that you are the one. And everything you do is perfect. Everything you do is exactly the way I've always dreamed of. So I know that you are the one as well. I hope you keep this song close to you. So let me start again. I hope you keep this song close to you. So when you are wondering how I feel about you, you remember to listen to this song. For you to remember, you're the only one for me, and you're the only one for me. So I will listen to that song whenever I'm wondering how you're feeling about me and how your love is true and that I trust you completely with my heart. That's why I gave you my heart. I gave you everything. I gave you my heart, give you my soul, give you my body, give you my mind, just all of me. Every bit of me I give you. On earth, as you always will be. Honey, I hope you love the chocolate, which I do. It's very delicious. It is my second favorite dark chocolate, dear. I hope you got everything else in the letter, too, and in the envelope, too, sweetie. I know that I had a lot to say, but you know me. I said I am your expressive man, which you are, and I love that about you. I adore that about you. I am surprised on how well I drew that. You keep it like a little smiley face. LOL. Okay, honey. Now, to end this letter, never forget who you belong to, which is me. And never forget that. Of course, I'm always going to remember who I belong to. Of course, it's you, sweetheart. As I belong to you as well, darling. Dear, please remember we are twin souls of each other with just different genders. Yeah, very true. because we have no reason not to survive life together, as we were bound to. So if we remember this, we can't fail. Smile! Now the soulmate's sacred words. I love and adore you, my blessed queen of all eternity, until the end of time. And then you sign your name. This letter means the world to me. And I want you to know that I am that woman that you dream of. I am, even though you met me when I was only 17, and I have made a lot of mistakes and still have a lot to work on, but there is something I want to let you know, and that is I am your twin soulmate, and I am the female version of you. So I don't doubt your love. I don't want you to doubt my love, and I want you to know that I am going to start working more on becoming that woman that you dream of. And hopefully I have it down packed by your birthday. I can't say that I'll be the perfect wife where I can cook you gourmet meals all the time. I'm working on cooking. My mother finally let me cook some baked potatoes and rice and things like this in the little oven. And so I'm getting better at cooking. So maybe I can cook you something. Thank you so much for the chocolate. Thank you so much for the card and the letter. I adore this. I adore everything so very much. I will be putting this letter and this card into our scrapbook. Scrapbook of love. And I want you to know that I love and adore you so much, my amazing King Charming. I want you to know that I am thinking of you every second of every day, of every minute, and I want you to know that I am yours, completely, totally, all yours. And my love is yours. I adore you more than anything in the world. And I just really, really want to kiss you right now. And I know that it's going to be a long time till I get to kiss you, but I will end this video with a kiss. So, I love and adore you, my amazing, sexy, hot, handsome, dreamy, perfect, and charming. You are my everything. Good night, sweetheart. Double kissy. Hi, my wonderful King Charming. This is your Queen Blessing, or your Blessing Queen, as you say. Guess what I got? Your letter! I'm actually making a redo video, because I know that the first one didn't completely satisfy you, so that's why I'm making a second redo video. So, but not to worry, I love reading your letter all the time, so it'll be exciting to read it on cam for you. Should got me some drink. Okay. Exciting. Okay. It says, "Dear my lovely sweet Gypsy." Aw, that's really sweet. It's nice that you call me that. "Yes, sweetheart, it is your King Charming, Nicholas. Yes, I am doing what your Master Victor said was okay, my freestyle writing. But anyway, sweetie, yes, it is true, I miss you non-stop every second of every day and night. Truth is, I miss you every second of every minute of every day of every night, all the time. That's why I'm always daydreaming about you, because it kind of helps me a little bit. So I'm in a constant state of daydream, which you probably are too. So it's nice to know that you love me as much as I love and adore you." Okay, where was I? "When I call you my blessing queen, it speaks to how I feel to have you. It speaks of what you already are in my eyes, whether you realize it or not. Which sometimes I do realize it because you show it so good and you're always so romantic and you always show that you care and that you love me and you're just really good at showing it. So, even though we are not married yet, dear, but the key word is yet, meaning you will be married to me, destined to marry me in time, darling. I already know that. Which is why oh, wait, hold up. I need to show you the ring, which I will, in a bit. I'll show you that after I finish this. But I know that we're destined to marry each other. Duh! Of course we will. We just have to wait a little bit. And, oh, that's probably the hardest part is waiting. Waiting. I hope you are able to read my freestyle writing okay, because it may be something new to you, so you may take the time to read it, but if you are the only one to be able to read it, that's another sign of you being my soulmate. Honey. Aww. Well, truth is, your writing, it is new, but it's nothing that I can't read. So I'm able to read it just fine. The only trouble I have is whenever letters get smaller, because then I need to use my glasses. But I can read it just fine here. And I tend to lose my place a lot when I'm reading it. It's not just you. Even like when my friends send me postcards, I tend to lose track of where I'm reading, so it takes me a little bit of time, and sometimes I might pause and read it. Take my time. That's fine. But I'm able to read it just fine, hun. Let's see, where was I? Okay. I plan on using data sites of this paper for you to read, so you have much practice at getting used to this type of writing. Darling, even then, either way, this letter is to be big, as you know. I am the most detailed one of us three. That is true. You do like a lot of details, and that's a good thing, because details could be showed, like, I can't figure out the word I'm looking for. Transpired? I don't know. It's a certain word that I'm trying to figure out. It just means that it shows how much you care and how much you put into whatever you do. Such as this letter. So, alright, now I'm reading the... Alright, I read the front. Okay, now I'm going to read the back. Sweetie, I can go... If not, I can go deeper into details. Like I love... like I love to... Okay, dot. Says up here, like I love to, dot. Okay. Baby, let me start by letting you know that you are everything I look for in my soulmate. Everything from your black hair, to your 2 brown eyes, to your luscious must-be-kissed lips. Aww, it's really sweet. I'll be kissing you all the time, too. So, to your body type and shape, to your everlasting picture-perfect smile and giggle. I giggle a lot, and it's kind of funny because even when I'm trying to be quiet on the computer, I tend to giggle and laugh and smile, so every emotion that I'm showing on the computer is how I'm showing in real life too. And that also means when I'm crying, I do cry. When I giggle, I do giggle. So every emotion that I'm showing to you is full on real. But I think that's really wonderful that you adore each part of me and all of me, and like, even my silly, funny laugh you enjoy. So, and I love and adore yours. You have the cutest voice. You're just so adorable. I just want to hug and kiss you all the time. Back to the letter. Let's see, where was I at? Okay. To your body type and shape, to your everlasting picture-perfect smile and giggle and blushing face, to your adorable personality and truly at times matching mind, heart and soul. Baby, just know that no matter what changes your masturbator wants for you to do, make about your body, I'll adore it in all ways possible. You're my soulmate. So, with that said, if he has you keep your boob size or increase it, no matter what, I'll accept it. Just like if I kept my penis size or get it bigger, you would accept it too, baby, as I know I would expect you to. Which, if Master Victor does want me to get an increased size, I will. Truthfully, I want to get an increased size. It's just if I don't, it would probably be that I don't have enough money to. But if I don't, then I'm happy as I am. And I'm very, very grateful that you're happy. And not happy, just that you accept me as I am, because I know that I'm not like a very curvy girl. I've seen 2 of your exes, just from looking on the computer. Like I noticed Jackie is a little bit bigger. I also noticed another girl, Lauren, that she's a bigger girl. And so I'm guessing maybe you go for curvier girls, and I'm maybe the only like skinny one you've ever had. So my shape is a bit thin, and my breasts are not as big as you're probably used to. But luckily I have a good ass. So that's like one thing. But it looks from pictures and stuff like that I'm gonna clip this with this. Okay. But it looks as if my breasts are getting bigger somehow, and I don't know if that's because I'm still maturing. I don't know, but whatever the reason is, I'm happy about it. And I know that they say that whenever a woman becomes pregnant, her breast size grow. So and then shrinks back down. But I don't know. But I guess because I'm gonna be choosing to breastfeed, it might get bigger. Okay, back to the letter. And also about your penis size. I don't think it's small. If you're worried about the whole macho bravado thing, don't worry about it. It doesn't even enter my brain. You might think it's small compared to other guys, but truthfully, it doesn't matter to me. It's big enough, I think, and I'm going to explain this to you on camera now that I have a chance to. God made us for each other, and I am a bit smaller in size anyway, so even though you're 6 feet tall, and I don't remember how much you weigh, but you were saying that people seem to think that you were younger than you are because of your size or whatever, and people think the same thing about me. So with that said, I'm thinking that maybe God made us to be perfect for each other. So if a girl, like another woman, says you're not big enough, well then you're not her soulmate. Can you get what I'm saying? It's not that you're small, it's not that you're huge, it's your perfect size for me. And because truthfully I don't want a guy that's huge, because that would freak me out. If I wanted that, I'd go with my friend that's like 10.5 inches, and I'm like, oh, that's crazy, that's freaky, I don't want to be with you. Even though he offered sex, but I don't want it with him because I don't love him, nor do I want his. It's too big. There's too big, perfect, small, or too small. And you're in that perfect range for me. So, keep it the size you have it, because that's the best for you and me, because we are soulmates, so our bodies are made for each other. So even though my breast size is a little bit smaller, I could always fix that. But as for your size, your penis size, you can keep it that size because it is perfect as it is. And I love and adore it. And it is the only one I want. So don't think that there's anything wrong with it, because there's nothing wrong with it. Okay, back to the letter. Now that I explained all of that. Or get it bigger. I would expect you to accept. Sorry, missed up on that. I've already read that part. Now, to end it on a romantic note, sweetheart, you are my everything and everything because you are. Please remember, we are forever together in that way. Oh, of course I know we are. And then whenever we have times that we fight, we always make up. And that's kind of special about us because in our times that we do fight, we seem to get stronger. Which is a good thing, because sometimes fights could break up couples. A lot of the times. So now that you said your last bit, and then you signed it off, yours now and forever, Nicholas. And with an adorable heart mad with a cloud. That is so cute. That is so cute. And the reason I make mine a rose, because it's for Gypsy Rose, but also because a rose is my favorite flower, and it's also a symbol of love. So that's why I always want to give it to you. As I know that this heart and a cloud is. And it is so cute. I love it so much, darling, and thank you so much for this romantic letter. I hope that I answered it, read it, and answered it as you wanted. Truly, this is so romantic, and I hope that you always have that romantic part of you, because you are the most romantic guy I've ever met. I've never met anyone else like you before, and that's why you're such a rare gem to have. You're so truly, 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 I've never met anyone else like you, and even if I did, I wouldn't want anyone else, because you're my soulmate. So, and we seem to have this thing that we see each other whenever we're not really there. Like, I see you sometimes at night, and sometimes it might be an illusion, but sometimes, or not an illusion, a hallucination, and you're not there. But there are times that we send our soul out to each other, so we can comfort each other, and even though we're not physically there next to each other, we are spiritually. So, and that's something so amazing about us. But I always want you to know that I love and adore you with all of my heart and my soul, and I cannot wait to be with you, and can't wait to be your wife and your one and only, which I know I am your one and only right now, but one and only physically. So I can't wait for us to be physically together. 2016. Still so long away. But I'm counting down, and I've got a lot of the money. So hold on 1 second. I'm gonna pause the video so I can go get the money to show you in the ring. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Okay, I'm back. Alrighty. I was talking about the money that we have for our trip. This is your trip. This is your savings, our savings. We have about, I didn't count it, about $390. So we have about $390. 260 is gonna go to the bus that you're gonna take over here. So your bus ride, your round trip Greyhound bus is covered. Now I'm saving for the hotel, because I'm hoping to keep you in town for maybe about 4 or 5 days. So I need to have in the hotel, I'm not completely sure how much that's going to cost, but probably around anywhere from $40 to $60, so I'm trying to save as much as I can. Now, I did take out $94 for this little beauty. Now, I don't think you can see it as well as I'd like you to, but okay. This, of course, is the all-important engagement ring. So, that I got kept at a very safe place. And, I'm hoping to, I had like about $406 before I, took out the money for the ring, but, now I'm gonna build that money back, so, we have the joint savings. So it's not all my money, it's not all your money, it's our money as a unit, because we'll use it for different things. Like, we'll use it for your trips here, we'll use it for the wedding, we'll use it for different necessities that we'll need. So that's why I have it. It's a good thing too. And this is the receipt for the ring. It was originally $88, but with tax, tax turned out to be like $669, and then ended up being, the total price ended up being $94.69. And I paid cash, $100 cash. And then they gave me $5.31 back. So, this is the receipt. I bought it from Walmart. One item. $1. There you go. There you see. So I saved that with the ring. So I'm very excited. So the plan is to just slip the ring in on your first trip here is slip the ring in your pocket. That way, whenever you go back home to Wisconsin, you can take it with you, and then whenever the perfect time is, you can bring it back here, and you can do the whole romantic proposal thing. But that's completely up to you. I'm not forcing you in any way. The reason I got the ring is to make sure that I had the money now. So, and I wanted us to make like a little checklist. Say, okay, ring, check. You don't have to stress out about it. I don't want to put any pressure on you. The final decision is always your choice. I just gave you the necessities for it. So, I guess that kind of shows how serious I am about you, because I wouldn't have done that if I wasn't completely 100% in love with you and adore you like I do, and completely believe that I want you to be with me forever and I want to marry you. And which I do, and like you said in your letter, we're destined to marry each other. So we need a ring to do that. So check. But yes, I hope you like it as much as I do, because I adore it. And I can't wait for whenever you put it on me. So I will end it now, like you said, on a romantic note, by saying this. I love and adore you, my amazing King Charming, and I'm sending you all my love, all my kisses, all my hugs, and I hope that it embraces you and it makes you feel loved and adored, as you are. Good night, my love, my adorable sweetie pie. Oh, and I thought of a new name for you. Kissy Bear. So I'm gonna start calling you Kissy Bear. Good night, Kissy Bear. I can't stop giggling about it.